Hi everyone, welcome to episode 8 of Previously on the Internet with...
I'm Artavia.
And I'm Faith. Hope you guys are enjoying or enjoyed your 3-day weekend. I know I did. It's Labor Day, but I enjoyed
the time off.
that, but I love it when it's a non-important holiday.
Oh, yeah.
And you get the day off. I'm not saying Labor Day isn't important. Don't really know what it's for. But I'm just glad that it's a day to be off. So love that. But hope you guys had a good 2 weeks. 2 weeks?
Yeah, since we heard it.
But yeah, I think should we just get into topics, because I feel like we have a good amount.
Yeah. I do want to say it's Beyonce's birthday.
Oh yeah, 9481 B-Day.
I just had to say that just because I'm a big fan of Beyonce. And, we got the day off for her, not Labor Day. So, national holiday for me.
Go stream her B-Day album. Okay. Do you want to go first?
No, you can start off.
Okay. Let me start off with the sad news. Well, alleged sad news. Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner divorce rumors. Mm-hmm. And before that, TMZ posted their little article, and everyone else did. I of course, the Jonas Brothers fan accounts pop up on my Twitter, versions of For You pages. And I saw tweets of he wasn't wearing his wedding ring or something, and then he was wearing it again, and fans just speculating.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, that's weird. Whatever. And then the next day, TMZ does the reports on it, whatever. And I was like, what? Because most of the time TMZ and just whoever, it's probably true. But then just things just aren't adding up, because one, only less than a month ago they just started their tour, and she was posting photos of them. She's kissing his hand, posting photos of them, and supporting the start of the tour, and that was August 12th, so less than a month ago.
Yeah.
And then he was singing with his wedding ring off, I think in 1 or 2 shows. But the Jonas Brothers, before TMZ posted that thing, they posted a photo and his ring was back on. Mm-hmm. And then last night, after the news broke, his ring was still on. And obviously, the ring being on or off doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So I don't really know. I really hope it's not true, because I love both of them, and I love both of them together. And obviously, never really want people to divorce, I guess. But I'm hoping it's not true, the Lil Tay rumor of her dying. Mm-hmm. Everyone was reporting on it, including TMZ and all these credible news sources. Mm-hmm. But obviously it wasn't true. So I'm hoping it's a hoax like that. But people are so irritating. I just Twitter is just the most irritating place on the earth, because people are just coming out with the dumbest assumptions, and all everyone's anti Joe Jonas now, just because of that, of the line saying that he's with the kids, whatever. Mm-hmm. And now people are getting numbers with tweets saying, I just knew Joe Jonas had a sinister vibe to him, and here's why, making threads. The dumbest accusations, the dumbest, I don't know, things, stories. And some people are coming up with stories. She goes, I need to share my Joe Jonas experience. And it's he was in a bathroom at a hotel I worked at. And first of all, why are you listening to him in the bathroom? And she's and he was playing Cake by the Ocean. I'm oh, okay. Incredible. Weird that you're listening to someone in the bathroom, but whatever. So just a whole bunch of people trying to get their 5 seconds of fame. And it's not even with Joe Jonas, but just anybody with something coming out, whether it's breakup or not. For instance, when Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn broke up. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care about Joe Alwyn, but there's people that's being I just knew he was something. Mm-hmm. Now that they broke up, you just knew this whole time, and you never said anything that this person was bad. But that's just very annoying. But I don't know. I really, really, really hope that it's false. And just things just aren't adding up to me to fully believe it. So I am in denial until they themselves say something.
There's a tweet that says, because it's like mentioning all the Joes. They
Oh
said
yeah,
not
it's Jover.
but they're like, it's not a great year for people named Joe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's one guy I'm wanting to be single. He's so cute.
Who?
Joe Burrow.
Oh.
I'm like, hopefully he has a good football season. So hopefully this Joe effect isn't like gonna get him. But I was gonna say, yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh. Like, I don't know how true, because I've been seeing like tweets of people saying like stuff coming for Joe.
Mm-hmm.
But then I see ones where it's like, this doesn't make sense because she posted the pictures not too long ago. Mm-hmm. He's wearing his ring on stage, like all this stuff. So I guess
I obviously don't want them to get divorced, but I don't want them to get divorced even more, just to make all those people look stupid. But yeah.
Do you remember like back then? I know they're not like, it's funny because I have this like as my like a topic to talk about because I just thought about it. You remember when people would break up? Because I think we had like some people break up like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Like I felt like it was just kind of like a lot of people,
mm-hmm.
but nothing major. But and then I was thinking, you remember when YouTubers used to break up
and make videos? Yeah.
I'm like, that was such a funny time. I didn't watch YouTube. I wasn't a YouTube person. But like to watch. Oh, I'm like, did I hear that right?
I know. I was trying to figure out what that was.
But I just remember, and like I think of like the Liza Koshy and
David Dobrik, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think about, weren't they like crying in the sorry. I mean, obviously it's pretty sad because they're breaking up. Well, for them, but do people post videos like that anymore?
No, I haven't. No? Well, at least on the side of YouTube I'm on, I haven't seen that. But yeah, like especially YouTube couples, because they would like do shared vlog channels, and said they would have to announce that they broke up, and most of them, they're like crying in the video.
Yeah,
but I don't think I really watched any, or like when David Dobrik posted his video, I wasn't into David Dobrik then. Mm-hmm. Until like after he posted that, so I don't think I really watched that. But yeah.
Yeah, there's like, it's like the YouTuber's apology video. Like as often as you see those, I felt like that's how often we saw breakup ones.
Well, I think now they're just putting like Notes app announcements on Instagram.
Oh geez, they be loving those Notes apps. But yeah, speaking of, I don't know if you've seen it. It's not that important, but I feel like I'm just seeing so much of it on my timeline. It's like stuff about Mr. Beast. And I guess like, I don't know, there's just like this guy who's like, says Mr. Beast like ruined YouTube, and like he just like, I don't know, he just made some comments, and then Mr. Beast is like there's like these long messages that he's like responding to. I know he tweeted this long tweet. I didn't see it. Like I saw it, but I didn't read it. But it was just like, I guess I ruined YouTube. Anyway, so there's some beef over there, I guess, going on.
Well, I saw something relating to Mr. Beast on, like, Twitter, but I kind of just scroll past it.
Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to scroll past it, but then it's like, every time I refresh something, then it's like always a top tweet. And I'm like, why? I don't even look into the stuff. But I just know, like, that's some drama that's going on. So if you're YouTube people, I wonder how that's going. But yeah.
My turn?
Doesn't matter.
Oh. Do you have another one?
Yeah, we can do I want to mention, I know it's already like kind of done, and I don't think they're going back on tour until a couple months, but Sabrina opening up for Taylor.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a few videos.
Yeah.
She's been doing good.
Yeah, she's actually doing really good. I'm like, because I knew it was a stadium, but I didn't know how big like the stadiums were, and like but yeah, she's just doing good. I'm so proud of her. But there's some people who are commenting, they're like, oh, look at all they're like using those photos and like, oh, I'm so proud of Sabrina, like, stuff like that, as if it's her tour. Like, I don't mean to be rude, but it's not her tour. So I feel like we shouldn't use those photos as like her achievements. I mean, opening for Taylor is big.
Yeah.
But the crowd, like, of course, some of the crowd is fans of her, but then not all of them. And then some people are, yeah, now they're getting into her. Her song's been doing numbers.
Which one? Feather?
Yeah, Feather. I love Feather. That is my, like, second favorite song on the album. But, like, but there's one thing. I don't know if you saw, like, she only did, like, a little cover of it, but The Dreaming of You.
Oh, yeah, I saw, like, 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's like she doesn't do the full song. She just does a little bit. But anyways, she just sounds so good. She has, like, really good stage presence. And so I feel like that's kind of also why, like, people are kind of, like, okay, giving her music a chance. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I just thought it was so cute. And then, so cool. And then her outfit. Man, her outfit, because she wore, like, a similar, I don't know if you remember, is it a corset? I don't know. But it's like a small, like, lingerie type dress. Mm-hmm. And it has, like, a heart in the middle. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you saw it. Oh, okay. But those ones, because she has a black and blue version, but that was her best outfit for, like, her tour. And she wore it to LA, and it was pink. So cute. And so they just made 2 other colors. So I am excited about, like, what her outfits are going to look like for, what is it, South America, and then I think she's doing Asia for Taylor. So. I don't know. I'm excited to see those outfits just because, yeah, sorry. So.
Yeah, I feel like she should have just been U.S. opener.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll take it because she gets longer stage time.
Oh, so yeah, because she's the only one.
Yeah, so because she performs like a pretty good amount of songs. I think that's like the normal. I don't know. I feel like her set is even longer than like a regular opener set.
Maybe.
I don't know. But yeah, if she was the US, then you have to share the stage with all those people. And what you said, I think you said like they performed like 4 or 5 songs.
Yeah.
That sucks. Just because it's like, you know, if you're a fan of like any of the openers, I'm pretty sure they have like good songs that you want them to perform. Mm-hmm. But then they can only choose 4 or 5 of the songs. It's pretty tough. But
yeah. Hold on. Let me go back. Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of, I can't believe I forgot. I can't believe this wasn't my opener, but I guess Joe and Sophie were more important. The Eras Tour movie is coming out, and yeah. I didn't even know that she announced that until because in the morning I'm not a morning person, so I wake up, literally roll out of bed, like do everything I need to do, get dressed, and go out the door. And I get to work, and the girl who I sit next to, she's like, "Oh, are you going to go see the Eras Tour movie?" I was like, "What?" And then that's how I found out. I didn't even check Twitter, but I had to hurry up and run on Twitter, and so I saw the the trailer. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and it's gonna be the LA show, and my show was one of the ones that was filmed. So I'm hoping that they put in the secret songs in the movie for our show. But I'm like, man, they're fast, cause that's a quick little turnaround time to edit that and whatever. But yeah, I'm so excited, and it's crazy because we were just talking about a couple weeks ago, like concert movies need to be back, and it's in theaters too.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm super excited to go see that.
Oh my gosh, somebody said like they're like, oh, you know the bracelets that they make, they're like, oh, get glow in the dark ones, like. Don't wear no glow-in-the-dark bracelets.
How would you even do? Oh, just regular glow-in-the-dark bracelets?
Yeah,
oh.
So it's but with the letters and stuff.
How would you even do that?
What do you mean?
Do glow-in-the...
The beads are glow-in-the-dark.
Oh, I'm thinking of those sticks that you do.
Oh, no. It's the beads with the letters on it and whatever. Oh. So they're saying, oh, just have glow-in-the-dark versions. And it's like, no. Like, don't wear nothing glow-in-the-dark in a movie theater. It's going to be dark. And it's like, nobody wants to see your glow-in-the-dark letters. Like, no, everybody's trying to watch the movie. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Let me see. Just trying to think. Oh, speaking of, we're going to keep this Taylor thing going. Okay, this one. This one might be controversial. But just a heads up, what I'm going to talk about, I'm just going based on what I saw. Or, and it does not mean that I don't like the person. This person, I'm not like a huge fan, and I'm not like a hater either. So, this is not hate. This is just pointing out a comment, and then, there's nothing wrong with telling celebrities to take accountability, for what they say. But anyways, again, I don't know if you've been seeing, it's like the Olivia Rodrigo, like she's been doing interviews. I don't know, but they asked her this question. Okay, first off, before I say something about Olivia, the interviewer, weird. Like, I don't know, like these questions that you ask, like if you're going to be an interviewer, a journalist or whatever, make sure your questions like make sense and they're not like you just fishing for drama, because that's what I feel like this interviewer was doing. So, but they said, I wish I had the excerpt, but basically they were like, oh, what is it, Vampire, is Vampire about Taylor Swift? Like, oh, we've been hearing whatever. And so Olivia's answer is just like, how do I answer this? I never say who my songs are about, and I'm not gonna say, but when I saw that, I was surprised. Like, I don't know, something like that. Now, here's the thing. There's nothing completely wrong with her answer, but it's just like, why don't you just say no?
Yeah, that's weird.
If it's not about Taylor Swift, because like, if you see the lyrics and if you hear like part of the songs, again, I didn't hear that much of it, but I've seen the lyrics. You can tell it's not about Taylor. It's not. Well, at least it doesn't seem like it. But I just think it's just weird about how she answers things. And it's like, no, you don't have to say what your songs are about and who they're about, and like everything you can deny. But I feel like if it's something so ridiculous like that, like, oh, I heard it's about Taylor Swift, be serious. Like, come on. All you have to do is just be like, no. And then, because I'm pretty sure it's not. And I know a lot of people think, oh, there's beef between Olivia and Taylor now. Like, okay. But I don't know. I just feel like the way she answers certain things, she's not like confirming anything, but you can tell like, ooh, she didn't answer it. So, there's definitely some kind of beef between them. And I just feel like her responses are just whatever when it comes to her music. It maybe not her, but maybe her team, I don't know. It's like they thrive on drama. Like, this is silly drama. It doesn't make any sense, but you're saying like, oh, how do I answer this? I never say who my songs are about. I'm like, just say no. And they're the like the person writes like, oh, Taylor just invited Sabrina Carpenter, who was the other party and from Driver License, da 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 da, making that comment, and then also commenting, she laughs nervously. She often laughs nervously, like something like that. It's so one of the interviewers is just weird, because why are you bringing up that like previous drama and then talking about her like laughing? Like, that's really weird. But then also like on Olivia, like, why can't you just be direct with your answer? Again, you don't have to say who it is, but it's like, and now Taylor does not need any defending, even if the song is about her, which I don't think it is, but Taylor does not need any defending because two reasons. One, she's this mega superstar. Like, nobody's worried about this. But, and then two, she has a big fan base. So, this is not like this could affect her career. I don't think so. But however, like smaller artists, which reminds me of the Sabrina stuff, it's just like not even like defending like who the song could be about. I mean, who the song is not about. You can just be like, oh, like, no, it's not, just so people can put to rest like the drama between Olivia and Taylor, whatever drama that is. But when it comes to smaller artists, and if she does like write a song, let's say just about this random person, and then if she continues on her, well, I don't say who my songs are about, then, you know, so I'm not going to acknowledge it, and I'm never going to say who it's about. Then it just leads some fans or some people who just love drama. You know how they just keep egging on. Sorry, I'm kind of like rambling, but I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. But they just like, I don't know, if you just refuse to acknowledge it or deny about some people, knowing that you do have some very like fans who will defend you to the T, I feel like you should say that in order to stop the drama. Mm-hmm. And again, this is what she didn't do during the driver license stuff. She let, I'm not gonna say she let, but her refusing to acknowledge it
fuels the fire.
Yeah, and it caused just so much drama. Anyways, so I don't know if somebody listens to that and they're gonna get upset. Don't know, but it's just like you have to look at it like why can't you just be direct with your answers instead of trying to beat around the bush, leaving this mystery? And it's not like it's good mystery; it would turn into negative mystery. Like, cause I mean, again, I don't think like her fan base is the same size as Taylor Swift's fan base, but it's just like in the future to other artists who are not as big as her, and she writes songs and it like kind of sparks some form of drama, and then she doesn't say anything, and then like that person gets a lot of hate for it. That's what I'm calling out. Like, I just think it's like too much. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just had to bring that up. I didn't know if you've seen like those questions.
No, I think I saw the only thing Olivia related in interview was when they're asking her about her like the drama of her Deja Vu song and
it's the same interview. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And basically how Paramore and Taylor Swift get 50% from both those songs. Mm-hmm. And then fans were like, I don't know, like speaking on it and basically saying that may be the reason why Olivia and Taylor are like, not as close anymore. But that's just like the weirdest thing to bring up is Vampire about Taylor Swift because it's so very clearly about that one guy.
Yeah. And it's just like, why? I don't know what that interviewer was thinking. Like, I'm telling you, I just feel like it was so drama based. Mm-hmm. Like that whole, I didn't see the whole interview. I just saw whatever, like a lot of people kept commenting on. But it's like, what was their goal? Like, what was their goal? And it's like, again, certain ways of how she answered. Again, it's, I don't hate the girl. It's not all that. I'm just like saying, because this goes to other celebrities who love to beat around the bush instead of being so straightforward to end some unnecessary drama. Like, don't end it until the other celebrity calls you out or something like that, you know? Mm-hmm. But yeah, whoever that interviewer was, I don't know. They should interview. I don't know what magazine or newspaper or whatever this was for.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, their questions, but it wasn't that. It was just also like the side comments that they were allowing in like when they were typing up the answers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just seems really weird. And then that nervous laughter, obviously you can tell Olivia was uncomfortable about like certain things. And it's like, if you see somebody's uncomfortable, like, why you keep pushing drama? But again, when certain people and like celebrities don't answer or like let drama like lead on to something else, then you know they're doing it for themselves. And again, it might not be their decision, it might be their team's decision, like the marketing, the PR, those people who's telling her like, don't say nothing, like, you know, because her album is coming out next week, and you know this is how people make sales, like.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I know last episode we were talking about how Miley is coming out with her song or whatever, but it came out and I haven't listened to it, but that's not the point. Have you been seeing her videos on TikTok? She's like posting maybe 3 to 4 videos every day, like in the morning, and basically she's like going back all the way from the beginning of like her childhood and her career, and she's like kind of retelling or like, I don't know, giving her side of the story of like the most iconic like moments of her career.
Oh, where she's like talking to the yeah, I've seen some of those.
And I'm like, I've been like waiting for like, you know, certain moments, like the time that like the photo of her with her back out, that Vanity Fair photo shoot that people were in an upper for. She talked about that, and then I was like, oh man, I can't wait for her to talk about the video what that TMZ leaked of her smoking that one year, and she talked about that. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. What else did she talk about? Oh, she was just talking about like having to perform as Hannah Montana and Miley, like so many shows back to back, and like how she was overworked back then. And then what else? Oh, then she kind of went through like her time of her bangers era and like the VMA performance and stuff like that. And then right now she's like, like in that era with her Dead Pets album and like that tour. So she's going through that right now. Oh, and she talked about like the last song and her meeting Liam. And then maybe she'll talk about later on like her relationship with Liam. But I don't know, it's like such a good. Oh, and she talked about that Teen Choice Awards where she performed Party in the USA on the ice cream truck and like the controversy with that. And like I just liked all the videos explaining like the controversies that she had to go through. Yeah. When she was like way back then.
I know, I saw that one. The Teen Choice performance, and that one and the Stand Up to Cancer one.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. But yeah, it's just I feel like she needs a documentary to really dive into a lot of stuff. Because or maybe just like back then during that time period when she was like in Disney and slowly transitioning out of Disney, because the blogs were writing about her.
Yeah, I need like all of them to do.
Oh, I'm hoping for her to talk about Send It On.
Oh.
I doubt she will, but... Yeah. Oh, because she talked about the photo of her, Taylor, Demi, and Emily Osment.
Oh.
And that was funny.
I didn't see that one.
But yeah.
So wait, is she doing like in order or just kind of like random?
Kind of both. Oh. I don't know. I feel like it's random, but right now it feels like she's going in order. Like the timeline wise. Yeah.
I need all of them to talk about that Send It On, Friends for Change era, because that was like the peak of like all the drama, and then they had to be in the same room with each other. So it's unfortunate because I don't think we'll ever get that type of stuff.
Yeah, definitely not.
I know, but like y'all gotta start being unemployed, because you know how then that's when people start coming out. But they're all like busy and they're all still getting like good jobs and deals. So no one's going to talk about it, but I want to hear. Oh, I didn't know if you had more about the Miley Cyrus stuff.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something right now.
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you have something? Yeah, I'll go on. Sorry, where did I have my notes? Oh, all the Doja Cat stuff.
Oh god.
Like how like Paint the Town Red is like doing numbers, and then Demons just came out, and I mean Paint the Town Red, like it is like a catch, like I mean it's been like stuck in my head.
Yeah.
And then Demons, I like the chorus of Demons, not too much like the other parts, but Demons is literally, I mean, if you know, you know, but like Demons just sounds like her. You remember there was a viral song from Doja that was on TikTok, and I think it's an unreleased song, and it's like the boom, 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 bow, bow. What's that? Go boom. Okay, but anyways, sorry for whoever I just whispered in their ear, but there's a song that was like trending on TikTok, I remember, but I think she just used the same beat and then made Demons. So that's why I'm into Demons' beat, just because it's literally the same sound as Boom or Boom Boom. I don't know what it's called because it's an unreleased song, but I mean, I do gotta admit, I am tired of like the devil demon
I have something
type
to say about that.
demon type theme, just because like it's just kind of annoying. It's like we're seeing too many celebrities like do it back to back, and I get it, like you're trying to show like whatever your era is for these albums. That's just, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, I'm not a religious person. I mean, like, obviously, I mean, I don't think I really need to discuss my religiousness.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whatever. I believe in a God, but I'm not like an active church goer person thing. But seeing too many like devil demon stuff, I'm kind of a little nervous because I am going to her concert, and it's like I don't want this to turn into some weird spiritual. Like someone's gonna be casting a spell on the audience. So, I mean, I get it. Like, she's not the first artist to do this. There's other artists that's been doing it, and clearly nothing has happened to them. But it is kind of like, it's just played out to me. And I'm like, we can just do a different theme. Like, you can still be in that, oh, I'm going to be like, play into the villain. Like, imagine that?
Yeah.
That'd be so bad if you do, like, a villain type theme instead of, like, the devil demon type, whatever that everybody does. But,
Yeah, like you're saying, it's just the whole thing is so overplayed, and like the first people earlier, or the people, I don't know, I can't give you names, but I'm sure there's people like in the 90s or whatever, like metal bands or whatever, who played into it because it's shock value, you know, like people haven't seen this before, shock value, whatever. But now there's no shock value to it. It's just, again, overplayed. And it's just so annoying because, like, I don't really care, like, what she does. Like, that's her. It has nothing to do with me. But, it's just that overplayed, and it's just, like, too much of her whole era right now is just, I could do whatever I want. Like, I could say whatever I want. Like, I say my fans are dumb, but you guys are still gonna like me, and you guys are still gonna listen to my music. And that's just, like, the most annoying attitude in the whole entire world. And, like, the whole vibe that I'm getting from her right now, like, all these people, once she, like, started saying her fans were dumb, everyone's, like, I'm not, was, like, talking crap about her and saying, like, they're done with him, but they're still streaming her music. I'm like, you guys have no, you guys did not stick to your word. But
then that's also just like, I feel like it's because we see it on Twitter. Like, Twitter world is different from the rest of the world.
Yes, definitely.
It's like everybody will call them out on Twitter, but everywhere else they won't even know what's going on. Like, they just think it's like, ha ha ha, joke. She's so quirky, like, type of thing.
And then didn't she say, like, before, like, she started this era, she was tweeting like, I'm not a rap girl anymore, or something like that.
I don't know. They would be saying everything.
And then she's, like, doing the same style. And she's just so irritating to me. But also, everyone was, like, posting clips of the music video. And they're like, her artistry is unmatched and stuff like that. I don't know if they're talking about, like, the visuals or the song. But I'm listening to the song. It literally sounds like Northwest song that she performed at Kanye's Runaway show. What are those? Like, that one clip of her. Yeah. And I'm just, it sounded terrible. Yeah. But, yeah. I mean, she's just kind of annoying to me.
I mean, I hope the rest of her album is really good. I mean, because everybody knows Doja Cat knows how to make hits. Yeah. Like, she's really good. So, and her artistry, I think they mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be, I don't know about the visual. I mean, okay, that music video was actually, like, kind of smart because she was, like, playing in with all, like, the horror films, like The Shining and stuff, and then, like, there's, like, I think, like Paranormal Activity, Poltergeist, and, like, all this stuff that's within the music video. And then she got Christina Ricci. Is that how you pronounce her name? I don't know.
So.
But you know who that is?
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, okay, that's smart, like, you know, but I think and then I also think they're talking about, like, her flow and stuff, because let me tell you, Doja Cat's flow is really good, and the way she raps is really good, and it's, like, crazy because you're a rapper and you're a singer, talent. Like, honestly, talent. Because, you know, you can do, you know how most, like, rappers, they would need, like, the singer to come in and do this part? Doja could just do it herself. And I'm like, oh, man, imagine if you had that talent. But, I don't know, like, because obviously based on her previous songs and her verses, like, she do be going, like, off compared to people. Like, if she's featured in a song, she does make the song sound better. So I think that's what they mean.
Well, if they're gonna say her artistry is unmatched, then clip it to that part of the song. Then I'm just talking about that part of the song. Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Yeah, but I don't know. But yeah, I know it kind of. I like the way but I do like the way she raps, because in a way it reminds me of Nicki Minaj, because it's a lot of play on words type rapping instead of like, because it's not the style of like Megan Thee Stallion and like I would say like Halle and all them, just because like it's just their songs are like, and their lyrics are like confidence, like I'm that, like I'm that girl, like, you know, type of rap. But Doja's and like Nicki Minaj, yes, it's still like that, but it's just, again, the play on words that is just so smooth, and you can like talk about anything. But I don't know, so I'm hoping for more of that, and not too much of like the Demons version, because Paint the Town Red isn't that bad either. I don't think so.
Yeah, the beat is pretty good.
Yeah, but yeah, again, just Demons and Devil stuff is just so played out. And if I see one more celebrity or artist do it, like, it's time to move on. Think of a new idea. Like, there's no way that this is all you and your team could come up with. Yeah. But I know it's supposed to be her, like, what is it called? The alter ego, I think this is who her alter ego is. Scarlett. Yeah. Because I think somebody said, like, in the beginning, she was, like, apologized about, like, now we're moving into this era, the Scarlet era, so apologies for whatever I say. It's the alter ego. Like, you know how, like, Nicki Minaj has, like, Roman Zelensky. Yeah, stuff like that. But still too much happening. Interesting. But I cannot wait for her album to come out, because I will be listening.
Did you see the porta potty fight?
Oh, my God, yeah.
That was so funny. Because I don't know. I watched the video, had no clue what was happening, and then later found out through, like, Twitter. But I guess this daughter cut off someone in line and went inside the porta potty. And so while the daughter was doing her business in the porta potty, the girl she cut off and the girl's mom were, like, getting into it. And I guess the mom was, like, defending her daughter or whatever, cutting her off. Why you would get that mad over someone cutting you off for a porta potty, I don't know. So the mom and the girl she cut off were getting into it while the girl was in the restroom. And then the girl got into the mom's face, and then she kind of pushed the mom, and they started fighting. And they eventually ended up fighting inside of a porta potty, the most disgusting place you could ever fight. And one of the girls jumps in to, I guess, help her friend. And then the daughter comes out of the porta potty, sees that these two girls are against her mom. And the daughter literally just goes inside the porta potty and uses all her strength and, like, just drags them out of the porta potty and starts hitting one girl and, like, attacking another girl. And then mom's, like, trying to get out of the porta potty and stuff. And then it was, like, the mom and daughter against one lady, and the mom just threw her to the ground, and this lady was, like, trying to help break up the fight in the first place. But it was so funny because you see the girl who opened the door to the porta potty and who's trying to come out. Oh my God, I would have been so mad if they, like, pushed me back in or something. Oh, that would be so disgusting. But yeah, it was so ridiculous. And then she got, like, interviewed
I saw
on the podcast explaining the situation.
Do you know how downright nasty you got to be to fight in a porta potty?
Oh, so like, gross.
I don't think anything's ever that serious for you to be doing all that.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, everybody just knows how unsanitary those are. And then I get it, it's the heat of the moment, but that's just gutter. That's just nasty.
Yeah.
But and then the one who was trying to stop it, lesson learned. That's why you mind your business.
Exactly.
Don't. I mean, unless like you know, you have to stand up for what's right. But like, mind your business, because look, she like got thrown to the ground hard too.
Yeah, the mom like threw it in her face, smacked the ground, and bounced off.
Yeah. Again, at the end of the day, you got to be really low in life to fight in a porta potty.
Yeah.
Like you could have stayed outside, but.
And, I think someone like posted a screenshot from her Instagram of like her posing at the concert, and it seems like they didn't. I feel like they would have gotten kicked out if like for fighting that bad.
Yeah.
But I guess they didn't.
Yeah, I think they said that it was like no arrest made, no nothing. I don't think it just went anywhere. It was just like, okay, we fought, and now we go back to doing what we were, what we came here for.
Literally for nothing.
I think they just like wrapped it up. But yeah, I saw that.
Speaking of disgusting, have you seen everything going on at Burning Man?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I want to preface by saying I will never understand anyone who wants to go to Burning Man. I don't
even know what that is, honestly.
I don't even know. Like half freak festival, half music festival. I don't even know. Like it's in the actual middle of the desert in like Nevada. During right now, like it's probably like 100-something degrees. And I think there's like it's like camping / music / like art stuff / burning a giant man at the end of it.
Oh, okay.
That's as far as I know. Maybe there's more. Yeah. But like everyone camps out and like on like the desert, like dirt, whatever. And like the whole thing is set up in like this weird half circle. And like there's different rows. I don't know. And then like even before everything happened, like someone was like documenting. They have like a wristband. You have to like tap your wristband just to get a little weird little. It's like a shower hose with a tube inside a plastic bucket, dirty plastic bucket, and they had to like tap their wristband just to have like a 2-second shower. Ew. So random. Anyways, everyone just looks so sweaty and dirty. They're like, like, oh god, it just grosses me out. But anyways, it started raining like crazy. The whole place flooded, and some girl like did the whole like science thing on the desert dirt. And I guess like even without rain, like even if the dirt, I don't know, touches your skin or something, you can't walk barefoot on the dirt because it'll like quickly and like severely like dehydrate your skin or something like that because it's so dry and stuff. Yeah. Or like you would just have to, the only way to wash it off is with vinegar or something. Yeah. I don't know. But then it started flooding over there at Burning Man, and the playa dirt got extremely muddy to where like they were explaining like as you're walking it just continuously builds on each other, so like I'm sure like your feet are just 25 pounds of dirt as you're walking. Yeah. And they're in the middle of nowhere. They're like 4 miles from the nearest road. Yeah. And so it's just mud everywhere. Of course, like their cars can't drive through it. Like emergency vehicles can't drive through it. Like they're stranded there, and I think there's like 75,000 people there. Jeez. And so yeah, they're stranded there, and they have to wait until the ground dries up for like, and I think they said it's gonna be like a couple days. Yeah. And they're like running out of water and food. And like people are like, I think people died.
Yeah, people definitely died because there's this video of this guy. He's like recording himself and saying all this stuff, and then if you skip to like the end of the video, he's just like, yeah, maybe some people didn't survive it, but it's okay.
Yeah.
like just brushing in there, just like casually throwing in that, oh, people may have died, but we got it. We got this. We're survivors or whatever. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. And like they have is porta potties out there, and people who are camping in tents, their tents are flooded, so I don't know where the heck they're sleeping, and I'm sure like all their stuff is drenched.
Yeah.
And they just have to wait there until the ground dries up, which sucks. But somehow Diplo and Chris
Rock,
got out.
Yeah, because they walked. They like,
I like refuse to believe that they walked. I feel like they're trying to make it like, I don't know.
I don't know what that means, because if it's that easy just to leave, you walked somewhere and then got picked up, then
I don't know.
Couldn't everybody else do that? I don't know.
And there's like only one road to get there, and that's shut down, and it's like crazy. But yeah, I don't know. That's like reason number 500 to not go to Burning Man.
Yeah.
And then like the whole reason to go there is to burn the man, and they couldn't even burn it because it's soaking wet. Yeah,
some like festivals I just do not trust. Like no matter what festival, ever since like the Fire Festival stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not like I was going there anyways, but it's just, I don't know. There just always seems like a bad track record.
Yeah, the festivals, they just do not seem appeasing to me, because it's just like long hours standing on your feet around thousands of people, probably sweaty. I guess you're like stuck for like food and water, and that's gonna be like upcharged, and you're probably gonna be in the back, way in the back of the person you want to see most at the festival. I don't know, it just seems like not worth it to me.
Yeah, not about celebrities or anything, but I have a bone to pick with celebrity, like their merchandise store website. Only because like, I'm not talking about the prices and stuff. I mean, some prices are ridiculous. But I'm talking about how long it takes to receive the merch. I don't know if you have this experience, but I don't really order from, like, celebrity stores and stuff. If I do anything about that's, like, celebrity-based, it's what I get at their concerts. That's it. But I just ordered some Sabrina merch back in July, and I just got it. Like, and it's crazy because the company or whatever is not that far. And so it's just like, I just hate how long it takes. So I just get annoyed with that. I know sometimes you'll see tweets and stuff and they're like, oh, this took forever to come in. Like, again, have you experienced that?
It does take a long time, but usually when I order it, it'll say like shipping on this day, and it's like a couple months ahead, or like ships out in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like when we did the order confirmation, and then it would be like, oh, it's gonna take like, I think what it said, like 2 to 6 weeks to like ship, and then it gets stuck at like the shipping like the factory, I don't know where, and then it like does not move for a month, and it's like, what are you doing? And so, I mean, I just have like a problem with that, just because I know we're paying for like regular shipping, but there's no way it takes this long when like you can buy stuff from like, I don't want to say like Amazon, but like Walmart or just online stores, like clothing stores, and it still doesn't even take that long. Yeah. So I just don't, anyways, that just irritates me, because why am I waiting 2 months for something that like you immediately took the money for? So that just annoys me. But and it's like, good luck if you want to return something. Who knows when that's gonna be, even how long that's even gonna take. And so yeah, I do not like buying merch from celebrities' website, just because, and I feel like it's hard to get in contact with like the people who's running it.
Yeah, because it's not like
a regular customer service. Yeah,
that's weird.
And it's just like, come on. Like, there's no way it takes this long. Like, shouldn't you guys already have like a planned amount that's already like product that was made? because about time, like when certain people buy it, it says like sold out. So clearly you had to make them beforehand. I don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe celebrities need to get on their website and then figure out why it's taking so long and speed it up. I don't know. But yeah, just ridiculous.
Sorry,
that was like a random topic I had to talk about just because it took forever to get here.
And then but you were, I don't know, we were talking earlier about ugly merch, and I was seeing like I get, of course, I like subscribe to like the emails of like artists I've bought from or artists I like, whatever. And I got an email of like, you know, shop new merch, and I think it was from Demi's store. But oh my god, her merch is just like continuously terrible. I hate the merch that they do, whether it's like they just come out with a single or they just come out with an album, and it's literally just a square image of the cover art. Like, doesn't like merch sales contribute to album sales? Oops. I think that's how it works, because if it's like paired with album. But if you want to like sell merch to up album sales, why would you not hire a designer to design the merch? Because more people would want to buy it.
Yeah.
Like I am dying to look at their like selling numbers to see how many people actually buy the stuff, because it's so ugly, and then it's like $45.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's so expensive, and sometimes the quality is not even good.
Yeah,
like the print, and I'm not talking about like the t-shirt quality, but the printing quality. It like sometimes it gets printed on so fadedly. That's why I prefer to, if celebrities have embroidered like merch, I would go for that rather than the printed on, because you know after so many washes then it starts to crack, and then and that gets very annoying to me. So I don't know, I just feel like sometimes these prices just doesn't make sense, but also the designs, it doesn't, like I could have did that, or probably better. Like I'm not trying to be mean, but yeah, I do hate the random square. Like who made this? Come on. And it's like, do they have 2 minutes? Because there's no way. But
I bought, well, when Sour came out, I think Olivia was like coming out with merch, and she had like a cute one, so I bought it, and I was super excited for it to come, and it came literally the worst shirt material they could have chosen. First, it's like literally a box on me, and so the arms are like huge, but the neck literally comes up to here, and it's so tight around my neck, but everything else, like the arms huge past my elbows. It's just, I literally tried it on and I've never worn it since, just because I look so terrible in it, and it's so boxy. Like, use a normal bellowing canvas, a normal comfort colors, like Gildan at the very least. Gildan feels better than this material. But yeah, that was a waste of money.
Okay, I know I've been seeing a lot of this on, let's see, obviously Twitter, because again, that's like the most I'm on. But there is this big old debate of Beyonce and Taylor Swift. It's so annoying, because they're like competing of who's the like better artist, who's the bigger artist, who's like whatever. And it's so annoying. And like I saw this one tweet, and I think it was because Ryan Tedder, he like was like, oh, Taylor Swift is like the greatest artist of like all time, like I don't know, something like that. And then some like Taylor Swift fan quoted it, and they were like, I bet that lady's fandom will like, I don't know, something. And I'm like, ooh, just the tone of you saying that, ladies, like, do not address Beyonce like that, first of all. But I be seeing both of these, like, people go back to back about, like, who's bigger. And it's, like, obviously based on sales and charting, it is Taylor Swift. But in terms of performing and just, I don't know, just presence, I feel like it's Beyonce. And but I'm not gonna get into this debate because they're both big.
Mm-hmm.
Both making more money than me, so though they're both big, but it's like it's been like this I think since the start of their tours.
Yeah.
And it's just Beyonce versus Taylor. Like, aren't they friends?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what is y'all like competing? And it's just like they make both fans make statements about one, like about the other one. And it's like sometimes I'm like, sometimes y'all just sound ridiculous. But not, I mean, again, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, so it's like I don't really know. Like, I do see some of her achievements and stuff. There was one, it was like Taylor Swift's, first of all, keeping track of achievements, that's totally fine because they're achievements. However, there was this one, it was a Taylor Swift fan, and they were like, I think it was announcing the Eras movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a Reels. And they're like, this is the most watched Reels in history on Instagram or something like that. Like, who is keeping track? Like, sometimes they're just so bored. Not just her fans, but just some fans in general. They're like, who's keeping track of Reels? I thought it was so dumb. But again, I only know, like I said, I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift. I'm not a hater of her either, but so I don't really know too much. Like, can't be like, oh yeah, like obviously to me, Beyonce is like the greatest artist of all time, like performer and everything, and it's just these people just being just crazy debates. But yeah, but I was like looking at some Beyonce videos. This is random, but man, what a legend. Just like, cause it's her The Drunken Love, and you know how she did it in Dubai. So anyways, so she's been doing that for her LA shows, and the vocals on this woman is just so insane. And so it's just like that, she's just like such legend status. And I mean, there's a lot of like celebrities, not a lot, but like there's some celebrities who's also legend status. And but like, yeah, I just like watch videos, and it's just crazy that her vocals just continuously like to get better, because you know how like it kind of starts declining with age. But like, I mean, she's not old, so I mean, I guess we'll see when she's like 60. But it always just sounds so good. Like she continuously, like how do you say it, like outshines herself or outdoes herself every like year, I think. Anyways, the woman that she is, like, oh man, I wish I was seeing her in concert. I'm so sad.
But back to the Taylor Beyonce argument, people arguing, it's like just so pointless. Like, you're literally arguing to get to nowhere, because what's the point you're trying to achieve? Like, it's never gonna come to a consensus and like, oh, Beyonce or oh, Taylor is the best one, here is the award. Like, what? I don't know, it's so it's so annoying. It's like when sports people or like sportscasters on like these debate things argue like who's the greatest basketball player, who's the greatest something, and they like argue again, and like these people and the people they're arguing about are like 60 years old, don't play basketball anymore. Like, what point are you trying to prove?
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to get out of this? I don't know. It's just pointless arguing.
Yeah, it's like, it gets so annoying. And again, like, I love how they like try to go against each other with like of course their achievements. But like, they're great on both sides. Like they both hold records for a lot of stuff. And it's just like, okay, but you're not really one-upping each other. They're just...
It's never two people can be good at once. It has to be one person has to be better.
Yeah, and it's so stupid.
I don't know.
And I'm like, they just... And then it's crazy because they do this more for women than they do men.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no one's, like, putting Drake and The Weeknd to get, like, against each other. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they're on the same level, but... Like, no one's doing all that. And it's just like... But I know... I don't know. It's just so stupid. But I know like they compare of like they're doing like Taylor to Michael Jackson or Beyonce to Michael Jackson. Like they do. I don't. Have you seen those comparisons?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
maybe Beyonce to Michael Jackson, but
yeah. Oh, they've been doing it. I have seen a lot of Taylor to Michael Jackson. I was like, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. I mean, I agree with the Beyonce status, but I know they use like, I think they took, because you know how Michael Jackson would have like loads of fans outside of like anything, and so like they're taking like the recent like people outside of like Taylor's tours and just like all that stuff, so they're comparing that. But then I don't know like on what type of status they're comparing both Beyonce and Taylor to Michael Jackson, but I don't know. It's just a lot like that they're doing of comparing. And
yeah.
again, why can't there just be two? Why can't they both be great? Like, it's not a title that people are fighting for. There is no title. It's a title in your head, but like no title for them in real life.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, just crazy and annoying stuff that I've been seeing.
Anyways, the last topic of the day, last week, I think, I saw a thing, like a teaser clip on TikTok of a new podcast, and it's with all like late night hosts. So it's with like Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Seth Meyers, John Oliver, and Stephen Colbert, and they're like doing like a podcast all together, all 5 of them. It's called Strike Force 5, and it's like to support like the writers on their show and like the crew on their show while they're like on strike or whatever. But oh my god, I was so excited because I watch a lot of like late night show clips. Like I watch all of their stuff. My favorite being Stephen Colbert. But like I love watching like Jimmy Kimmel clips, Jimmy Fallon clips. I don't really watch John Oliver, but I've like listened to some stuff. But I love Stephen Colbert, and I love all of them really. And I just think, I don't know, I feel like old like late show white men hosts are like so funny, like with Smartless with Jason Bateman and like what's his name, Sean Hayes and Will Arnett. I think they're so funny, and so listening to this, it's pretty funny. But I was super excited to see that, and then like they like teased it, and everyone in the comments is like, you guys they're like really writing hard for Conan. Like, why did you guys leave Conan out of this? I'm like, Conan, one, he's not a like his show ended already, so he's not current. And like he had his own podcast already. Yeah. But it would be really good if they had Conan on. But I listened to like the first episode, and I don't know, it was they were explaining like they're not gonna do it forever, just until like the strike is over. And they're like all the money they're getting with like sponsors and stuff, they're gonna pay their writers or whatever.
Oh wow.
And yeah, and so like they have 2 episodes. I didn't listen to the second episode, but I'm super excited to like listen to what they have to say.
And what are they talking about? Like just random stuff?
Just random stuff. Like the first episode, Stephen Colbert was like talking about how he had like a pair of pants from like an evil dictator of Nicaragua, and everyone's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? And so he like told the story of how his mom used to date him or something, and I don't know, it was a funny story. But just like random topics, and like I don't know, they start with one topic and they like trail off into random things. But yeah, I love Stephen Colbert.
And I was confused. I was like, how are they doing that if they're hosting their TV shows? But then never mind, I forgot.
I know, and it's been so boring. Because literally if there's like, you know, I thrive on watching YouTube videos, and especially if it's like with an actor or like, I don't know, a singer, celebrity I have some interest in, and they're like on a late night show, I'll like watch their video and whatever. But like nothing has been on YouTube, and like even if they are posting, like the Tonight Show is like posting reposts of like old interviews and like old segments. And like getting so tired of it. I just need something new.
Yeah. I know, because how nobody can promote and stuff. Yeah. That like sucks. And I was like wondering, I'm surprised film festivals were still going on. Oh, well, I guess no, they're not really affected by it because they're independent. Okay, never mind. Maybe. I don't know. Because I was like, when I started seeing like them doing the panel for Priscilla.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, that's allowed. But yeah, and I don't know. It just sucks. And then, sorry, off kind of topic, but based on like what the strikes and stuff, I hate that everybody is like pushing their movies. Not everybody, but the companies, productions, like they're pushing the release to like middle of next year. I'm like, I don't know if I already stated this before, but like,
oh, because they're not gonna be able to promote it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And I'm like, that's annoying. Just pay people. Just pay them or like come to an agreement. But like, I mean, right now, I know Disney's beefing with a lot of people. Did the camera cut off?
No, that was my ankle.
The Disney guy is like beefing with everybody because right now, if you have Spectrum, I just found this out. Disney pulled all of their own networks from Spectrum because Disney wants a higher payment. And Spectrum is saying no because if they have to pay them more, we're going to get charged more. And like, Spectrum's already kind of expensive. And it's like, I'm not paying more for like some Disney, channels and stuff. And so they pulled everything, like anything that Disney owns. And I'm like the Bob Iger, however, man, just a lot is going on. Like they have, oh my God, it's just so annoying. But yeah, so it doesn't seem like we're going to get like entertainment for a while. Because if they keep pushing it to next year.
They're going to have to start pumping out reality shows.
Oh my God, please.
Keep me entertained.
Like, not please, that's in... there's too many. we can calm down.
Oh, speaking of, I just, like, Love is Blind. Mm-hmm. After each season, maybe, like, a couple months later, they have Love is Blind after the altar, and it, like, catches you up with the couples and, like, the people now. So they just came out with those, and I just watched those. And, like, at the end, it's, like, a preview of the next season coming out. And they didn't say when it's coming out, but that's already filmed, and I'm so excited. I have been in dire need of a show to watch, and I love Love is Blind.
Man, no, I know, I want to watch Bottoms.
Oh, I know, I wanted to watch that, too, and it was showing by me, but I didn't have, any time.
Yeah, like, I'm not too big on reality stuff, but just pre-made production type films, feature films, or independents or whatever. Man, I just need this strikes. I hope they come to an agreement because I need some of these films that got pushed back to be released. I'm ready to watch, but we'll see how the rest of the year goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys for listening. You could find us on Twitter and TikTok at Previously on the Internet, YouTube, Previously on the Internet Pod, Twitter, POTI Podcast, Spotify and Apple Podcasts, Previously on the Internet, of course, to listen. And what else?
Do you say YouTube?
Yeah, I think I said YouTube.
Oh, okay. No, I think that's good.
But yeah, new episodes come out Wednesdays at 9 a.m. And then the video version comes out a couple days later. Thursday, yes.
I'm trying to keep it up on Thursday, 9 a.m.
Yeah, and if it's on Thursday, check the next day. But yeah, comment and, give your thoughts on the podcast or questions or thoughts on a topic we talked about or pretty much anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
See ya.